Knowing some essential keyboard shortcut can speed up your workflow in Affinity Publisher. So here I got 5 very important shortcuts that can do that for you. Let's start with the very first one, how to zoom in but without the zoom tool or without the mouse. We can do it just by pressing Ctrl+ or Command+ on Mac. So Command+ in my case, and I can zoom in. Command- I can zoom out. Command-0, I can see the whole page. This is super handy while you're working with multiple page document, because if you zoom out enough, you can see multiple pages at the same time. Then you can zoom in, Command+, and you can see the certain element. And the best part is, if I got some important tool selected, like a pen tool, I can zoom in and out, and the tool is still selected and my mouse is still in the same position because I'm using just the keyboard to do that. Alright, so a bit of old school way of zooming in and out, but it's allow us to use the mouse at the same time. So Ctrl+ on Windows and Command+ on Mac, and that's kind of the pattern. For shortcuts on Windows we use Ctrl, for shortcuts on Mac we use Command. And the next one is that I'm using right now, and it's very similar, come together with the zoom tool, a view tool. So you don't need to go all the way to this hand tool here. You can just press and hold down the spacebar and take a look. I got this little hand, I can kind of drag myself, almost like I drag the camera around the canvas without zooming in and out. So if you zoom in already, now you can drag yourself around just by holding the spacebar, and when you release the spacebar, you got the last use tool. So that's also handy. So press and hold the spacebar, that's the second shortcut. Then I want to talk about duplication of objects. It's not a simple copy and paste, it's a bit different. So if you got the object like that, and you copy and paste, Command-C, Command-V, you got the copy of the object that's on the same position, and you can just drag it out. But if you duplicate the object with Command-J, you can also copy some last transformation. So let me show you that. I make a transformation, so I make a copy and also rotation, and if I press Command-J again, I not only have a duplicate on the same position, but it's already move out and rotate. We call it power duplicate sometimes. Alright, so it's a bit different than just simple copy and paste, because Ctrl-J allow us to make also the last transformation. So first you make the operation once, like that, and if I now press Command or Ctrl-J, I will get the same operation again. So I not only get the copy of the object, but also the last transformation that come with it. Very handy. Alright, so that's a duplicate, also called power duplicate by some. What next? How we can hide those guides. Take a look, I got 3 guides here. It's very common to have multiple guides and grids and stuff like that in long document in Publisher, so we can just hide them by pressing Command or Control and semicolon, and they're gone. So it's important to hide them from time to time so you can evaluate the layout with your own eyes without those extra lines. Alright, and the last tip, the last keyboard shortcut is a simple one, but we tend to forget about it. Affinity Publisher is a desktop app. It's not running in your web browser, so it's not saving every 1 second like, I don't know, Canva or all of those web apps. So we need to save ourselves from time to time. The program will do some saves for you, like emergency saves, I don't know, every 15 minutes or so. But if you are working with really big document, I would suggest to save often, especially if you've got like 200 pages done, finishing up. Don't just pray and hope for the best. Alright, so to just press Ctrl or Command-S, and you can save your document. It will take just a few seconds and you can continue on. Alright, so don't forget this very basic but still important shortcut for Affinity Publisher. Alright, so here are my 5 important shortcuts for Publisher. I hope they will speed up your workflow. I will see you in the next video.